Hello and welcome back to another round of Graviteam Tactics. We are still with the 297th Infantry Division and we are about to assault Bulaki here, after we already technically captured it last time. But this time we will attack it for real, both from this direction, across the open ground here, and maybe more importantly, from the positions that we took last time from over here. And yeah, so far everything is quiet, but that will change soon. 2 directions for attack, and it will be quite the battle, I think. Okay, 2 infantry platoons will be in the first echelon here. Now there's a big problem with this objective, and which I think will actually make it really hard to take, is you can't see it. There's a whole village here, but all you can see are the tips of some trees, because it's in this depression in the ground, see? And the Russians are, of course, dug in there. And they are dug in also directly in front of it here. But if we zoom back a bit, you actually can't see these positions. We don't have a good overwatch, like if there was a hill here or something. It's like, okay, put all the machine guns on there, but we don't have that. So we are basically, even though it's this really like open terrain, we are actually kind of forced into close combat, and I don't like it. Now I have placed a machine gun over there, which of course you can't see. But believe me, over here somewhere is my fire support. For one thing, there's more troops waiting to attack, but more importantly, my mortars and heavy machine guns are set up here. And these actually can see the edge of the village and part of those trenches, and will hopefully be able to spot the Russians in there if they open fire, and support this infantry attack that's going in the first wave. This guy already got it himself a Russian rifle. And yeah. So even though it's arguably really flat here, it is not for some reason. It's hard to explain without if you can't actually see it, but yeah, it's kind of tough to attack here. As soon as they make contact, I will note where they were when they made contact and what they can see, and then I will order the heavy weapons there. I have, in terms of fire support, I have several heavy weapons. I have light infantry guns over here. Well, mortars for one thing. That's the guy with the cable for that. Light infantry guns, which are quite useful. I also have, for the first time ever, I think, I have German sniper teams. I don't think I've ever seen those. The Russians always have them, but this is the first time I've seen German snipers with a big scope and the ZF-41 as well. Oh, actually, fire has erupted over here. Are there snipers in this building? Apparently, we are in combat with somebody in here. Yeah, there was a sniper in that building. We already got one, if I judging by that blood there. But his buddy, there's usually 2 in one of these teams. His buddy apparently went out and now he's sniping at us. Oh, and he got hit. I wonder if we took any casualties from that. I don't hear any more Soviet fighting though. Oh, he's still up. He just dropped his rifle for a second, but he's back up again. I think he has the Mosin with a PE scope. Hit the ground in front of him. So, okay, somebody got him. Okay. My attack wave. So far they haven't drawn fire, so I can probably move up the... still fighting going on. I will probably be able to move up the support weapons soonish. Okay, we're back here. There's actually like 10 snipers in there or something. There's at least a second sniper team. I actually took some casualties from them as well. But I hope now that we spotted them. And here we go. This is actually the more important part. We made contact with the main position. I need to move up my heavy weapons. Okay. Battle has been joined. The infantry obviously in combat. Heavy machine guns are being moved up to hopefully get rid of those. And more infantry for the assault as well. And next up I will move up the mortars maybe as well. That could be useful. Obviously my 5 cm mortars are already moved up. Because these are with the infantry. Good direct hit on that barn, I guess. Yeah, but we need more heavy weapon support here. This flank has made contact first, but I think these guys probably might have a better chance at actually attacking them, so I told them to assault with smoke. Because I think from here, I mean we have quite a bit of cover, and I think from here we can get a bit closer to them easier. More easily, rather. I haven't forgotten about the other flank either. These will attack next. I hope they took care of those sniper teams. Okay, we called in mortar support, which I hope will not hit my own guys. It's of course the on-map mortars, which for some reason tend to not work for me, unless in direct fire. But yeah, I can hear them firing, so that's good. I hope that my heavy machine guns will at some point find a position from where they can fire on those Russian positions. Okay, here come the spotting rounds. Those were not bad. Yep, they're nicely dialed in. Oh, that was a good hit. Okay, seems like my plan is somewhat working. For one thing, my heavy weapons are finally useful. these infantry guns have been firing quite massively at these positions over here and took them out. Nice. And over here I would like to see some more smoke, but we're closing in on these positions. I did technically tell the mortars to stop firing. Let's hope that doesn't lead to some kind of horrible disaster. Nice. Russians here are suppressed and freaking out, I would say. Okay, the machine gunner here is giving covering fire while my guys close in. By the way, I'm not filming this because the battle is complicated enough, but over there you can see smoke is going up. We're attacking from this direction as well. As you probably know by now, I like to have some complications in my plans. 5-centimeter mortar. You know, I think these might be, I don't want to say overpowered, but it occurs to me they seem always extremely useful in this game, but in real life they basically got rid of them after like 1943 or something. So it's like, you know what I mean? It seems weird. Like something is not adding up here. Although I guess they did replace them with rifle grenades, and maybe these are really amazing in this game, I don't know. I don't think they ever struck me as particularly cool, but who knows. I hope those are my mortars, but these are Russians. They seem to be fairly suppressed. Maybe I should send in... Okay, now they're using the smoke like I wanted. Maybe I should send in the other infantry platoon as well. Or maybe the reserve platoon that should be moving up. Where are they? Here. We are closing in on the Russian positions now. My mortar fire is luckily ceased. They're throwing grenades, so they're getting really close. The machine gunners are suppressing. But there's still people in here. Some are crawling out though. We got that guy. This guy still. These guys are still resisting. No, they're running out. Throwing a nade. Shot that dude. More nades. Okay. I hear a Soviet submachine gun. Oh, I put up the markings by mistake. I see a flare going up there, so we might not be through the worst here yet. But yeah, these positions seem to be mine, but of course there's still the heavy weapon / command positions back here. And we are now reaching the point where we uncover more and more of the positions down here, and these we can't really get with our heavy weapons, you know? I mean, the only reason we got these relatively easily was, yeah, that we got them with our mortars. We're taking casualties now that we reached the build-up area, because this is of course where, as I said, I can't really use my heavy weapons from here. I moved up the heavy machine guns, but until they're here, and even then... oh shit. And even then it's kind of iffy. And yeah, and at this range, in the forest, or well, forest, in the village / orchard, yeah, the Russians are quite well equipped and dangerous. I wonder, are these our mortars or are those Russian mortars firing at us? Supposedly ours, I guess. But yeah, look at that, they're shooting out of all these buildings, I don't know if we can even see that, with machine pistols and so on. And they have these reverse slope positions. Oh, this is gonna be fucking annoying. Told my assault platoon to take fire, yeah, they're already doing that, to take cover in these trenches, which I hope they will do now, and then they will act from here as fire support for the fresh platoons that are going in now. At least that's the plan. The Russians are heavily dug in here. And shooting at us from this reverse slope. Which is very hard to take out. Over here we have also made contact with more positions in the village. Yes, those are our forces advancing. Using smoke. Oops. And then trying to infiltrate through these river areas as well, I think. And here comes the next wave. Using smoke again. Russians, by the way, offered a ceasefire, but yeah, no, not yet. So far, I've not... Nice, okay, now we got 5 centimeter mortars that can see those positions, that's good, so we can finally suppress them. That went a bit uphill, but yeah, there's also Russians here, never mind. Yeah, these positions over here are basically too far up for the Russians, I mean, so yeah, I can use my machine guns to mow them down here, but the ones inside the Balka, those are the dangerous ones for me. Okay, we're trying this route now. Our heavy machine guns in place here now. I did move them up at some point. Yeah, okay, fucking finally. That should at least make this somewhat easier for us. At least the ones that are up here. Now if I only could get the light infantry guns here as well, but these are of course kind of hard to push. They're back here, I don't think they see much from here, so I will have to move them up. Well, I could actually see that. Let's say I move them up here, yep. Okay, I moved up the IAGs, or I mean I told them to move up, obviously they haven't done it yet. It just told me that the enemy is retreating from the battlefield, which should be done in a few minutes. So that's good, but I want to inflict as many casualties as possible. Yeah. How is it going on this flank, by the way? I've completely neglected this, but it looks... it looks like we're making progress from this flank as well. This was the bothersome position here, and we're getting closer and closer to that. That sounded like Russian more. No, that's ours, never mind. I think. Did he run into the nade? Huh. Oh no, the nade bounced here. For a second it looked like he threw a nade in his face. Okay, this position finally suppressed and basically overcome. And we're advancing behind smoke here as always. Still, you hear those PPDs going off, that's annoying. This first platoon that attacked the trenches is very depleted, the rest not so much, even though they did take casualties as well of course, but... This hamlet here seems to be a strong point of theirs. That's where I get most of the fire from. Yeah, there's a dead Russian there. He has a weird head. Trying to get them out. More dead Russians. We're taking that under 5 centimeter fire. Many other Russians have retreated into this Balka or into this river or whatever, where they will probably make their last stand. We are sneaking, well, sneaking is probably the wrong word considering the amount of shooting going on here, but we are moving up on them here and trying to get them out of this area. Okay, we got another one, as he was trying to escape. But yeah, this seems to be their main defensive position. Ah yeah, okay, we're moving up here, this Balka. I think that's what I'm gonna call this Balka here. And this position was suppressed and now it's finally overcome. You know, take these, I like these. Take them with you. What is that? Okay, those are my guys. So, shortly before the end, these idiots somehow managed to flip an infantry gun. How do you do that, you idiots? I mean, that has got to be a bug, right? That's not something that happened, like they went too fast and flipped the gun. That's annoying. And here we go, victory! 51 casualties, 12 of which were killed. That's actually more than last time, but we completely wiped them out. 11 are still up. 128 casualties, 36 killed. 92 heavily wounded, which I guess basically means captured in this situation, right? So, and they retreated obviously. So now this should actually be in our hands. It is! Okay. So, we will see what we can do next time, but obviously we got the first turn done. We still have a fresh infantry company that we can move up. These of course are weak now and they're exhausted, so they need to dig in and defend for a bit. But this will be our next point of attack. These are still relatively fresh and we'll have a new one here. So, the infantry guns and so on we will move into Bulaki. From there we can maybe support them even. Yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed it as always. Thanks for watching and have a very nice day.